Good afternoon. Welcome to Roulette Rivals 8. We have a PC winners bracket round 2 match today between Gordiniroy, who is a returning rival, some might say a roulette legend, and Frivolous, who is a roulette rookie. So first match, we'll be travelling to Colorado first, and we'll also be going to Sapienza today. I am joined by Mando.
Afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, about 2 minutes till the spin. I like this map choice, Colorado and Sapienza. Very good set of maps. And,
yeah, Gordy straight in with the good picks.
Yeah, and we've seen Gordy play a lot of roulette in the past. I certainly have. We know who good he is. Frivolous is a bit of an open book, being a rookie. So, I mean, RR7 we had a lot of very good rookies. Probably in some ways an unexpected amount of very good rookies. I'm hoping that we get the same thing in this one.
Yeah, I was going to say, definitely. I mean, just from watching Frivolous in his little warm up here, he looks like he's put some practice in at the very least.
Yeah, he's gone through, done the isolations. I mean, Colorado's a bit of a Marmite map. I don't know why you hate it. A lot of people don't get on with it. I think it's a great map for roulette, in my opinion. Even though it only doesn't have as many disguises as some other maps, it can throw up some interesting.
Yeah, I'm on Team Love Colorado, especially for roulette. I love the map anyway, but for roulette, the 4 targets, it's definitely one of my favourites. Always helps with a sort of challenging spin. You know, a fall kill on Pavati, something like that.
Yeah, or something.
Especially in an awkward disguise. Loud, always good, yeah.
Some might say I'm a little bit obsessed with the loud kills, but I think they really spice things up. So I always loud killing.
Yeah, I'm just a lover of chaos.
Only on freebie.
We have to nail this guy, Harry.
Gordy needs
Yeah, we
the money.
do. But we do it my way this time.
You want to run down this first
Rogers
spin?
cooking up a scheme that had a
Yeah, I'm hoping for chaos.
Billions of dollars on the line.
Yeah, so we have got Sean Rose, injected poison in the suit.
Everybody counts.
Penelope Graves fall as the militia elite. Ezra Berg SMG as the hacker, and Pavati explosion accident as an explosive specialist.
Okay.
So nothing too crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of. I mean, Sean injected suit could be tricky depending on your timing. I assume they'll probably wait for his second cycle back into the house to do that.
Yeah, there is also the option.
But it isn't a militia elite, which is obviously allowed in the house and in the basement.
Yeah, the injected poison. The injected poison suit. If any of them brought a seeker, I don't think it's actually too bad a kill because you can get him fairly easily at the
he comes out the house,
bucket. Yeah. But both players look like we're going to see the Westbridge start standard isolation of Ezra.
Frivolous been good so far. Gone for the standard kind of jump in, shoot the box, get the 2 cards. It's all looking pretty safe standard. So he's got a militia elite down there.
Yeah, I didn't see what Frivolous smuggled. I don't know if he's smuggled in a silent SMG because he's not one. I don't think he's got one on him, but he might be just planning on using a loud one on the map. She can soundproof the bottom area if you go into the
yeah, I didn't see
shelter.
List.
Gordy not yet changing.
Not even going to wait on this. Just going straight for the. I mean, there's no reason not to. No one else is in the house. It might cause a bit of panic. But he should be, by the time he gets to Sean's second cycle, shouldn't be tidied up and
calm down by them.
Yeah.
I think Gordy possibly about to do the same thing.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, explosion accident's probably just going to be a drive-by, as long as she's in the outside area. That's kind of an easy drive-by, and there's a propane in the explosions specialists. Right here.
Oh, Gordy goes red guns from the militia elite on the balcony while trying to get the 4 kill done.
He is a run ripper.
Very unfortunate timing Frivolous, meanwhile, is just clearing out the Sean's shed, so he might even try and run back over here in his suit, ready for
Yeah,
when
looks like that's what he's
Sean
going to do.
isolates himself.
That's interesting. Not where you'd expect to see a Sean isolation with a suit live kill, but it's definitely viable.
Yeah, and I think I did see Frivolous did have a breacher as well, so I think he will
Yeah,
be planning a drive-by. He is in the wrong disguise, though. Yeah,
looks like he's still going to go
possibly
for
going
the
to isolate
isolate.
first.
Yeah, maybe go for a smoke kill there.
Yeah, not super necessary, but not a bad idea either.
I get locked down, that'll be a restart, unfortunately.
As I say, I think the body just fell that little bit too far forward, and
Oh, and that's unlucky from Frivolous. Got caught by the roaming slurry pit guard.
yeah,
And
those guys
that's
have got some
really bad
crazy
timing.
headphones.
Yeah, that's really bad timing. Getting
Yeah,
back
as
to
soon
square
as
one, but
yeah, as I say, I think that's where the given that you can do the explosion accident, it is a legal disguise in most of the areas she wanders, as long as she's not inside the shed. I think he might regret that choice. Not
Frivolous
really a
looking good
massive
so
need to
far for
isolate her,
again
but
for a rookie. Definitely knows what he's doing, which is what we like to see.
yeah, both players pretty much at the exact same point in the map as well.
There's so many different ISOs in this basement. Kind of hard to keep track of which one people are going for. All
Yeah,
viable and all seem to work. Already
yeah, I think
got the injected poison off the map. I didn't see if Frivolous did the same thing actually.
he's not yet. I think he might be just trying to get the Graves killed on first. I think he might be. I was saying that I don't know if they were planning on doing the injected poison last time. Obviously, they would have had to come back over for the suit anyway, but they could have just grabbed it there and then.
Yeah, Gordy's choosing not to go for the kill straight away this time, which might be... No, that could be risky. You don't want to be ripping that late into your run. Oh, no, okay, he's going to take her all the way around the other side and dump her over the banister railing. But he's going for the
Frivolous
super
has
safe option.
Frivolous. Yeah, he has just picked up the injected poison as well. He did go back down for it. That. So yeah, this is going to take some time from Gordy, but possibly not a bad
Yeah.
idea.
All the way around the side here. This little end post is the only part where... Won't get found there, so he's not going to cause any panic. No one left in that area who can find him. But that has also taken about an extra time to get her all. Could be a big difference at the end.
Yeah, Frivolous is just closing down the shed that Sean goes to again. I'm wondering if Gordy is potentially going to go and turn off the. I know he's going to go and grab the militia technician.
Yeah, I think Gordy will probably wait and get Sean on his second cycle.
Yeah, well, I'm wondering if he
6 minutes if Mando's already.
I'm wondering if he thought he needed a different disguise there, because that's the militia technician, that free disguise there, but it's not needed for this spin.
Okay. He went to get that disguise, did he? Got to work out.
Yeah, I think so. Not unless he might have just thought that was an explosive specialist potentially.
Yeah, possibly.
Frivolous has got the chain law again, and this time she's going outside, which is normally my preferred method, because you can wait till she's actually in the shed, and then just as he's done there, yeah. Didn't bring the propane out.
Quote unquote free explosive specialist.
Yeah, it may as well
Very
be free. Yeah. Very slow by the look of it, though. He's taking quite a lot of time again.
Plod.
So I'm wondering if Frivolous is now heading back for his suit.
Yeah, I'm interested at how he's getting all the way over. I mean, getting over there in suit isn't crazy difficult when you've got the 6-minute cycle in the house and the rest of the spin possibly kind of lead you. Actually, I suppose he might be waiting quite a while actually. That because he's already got Penelope, he's got Ezra down, and Because he could get the other kills in the same time, but it's interesting strat to take the suit over there rather than waiting for Sean to come to him, which say about the 6th.
Yeah, I think Gordy might be about to. He's in the explosive specialist. He's got the propane. I'm wondering if he's going to.
Frivolous got not
And
the
Gordy's
easiest
been caught
of,
trespassing. He took an extra step too far into the spec
Oh,
ops
no.
area while trying to throw the propane.
So a
A
double
lot of rips so
restart
far.
again.
Yeah, busy opening. Sort of nearly 10 minutes in Colorado. So we'll be seeing the same isolations again for I think the 3rd time each now. Possibly 4 for Gordy. I can't remember.
Of course, suit really is almost the killer on this because it means you have to start suit regardless, and you know some other starts, potentially hacker start, even an explosive specialist start would be, you know, with any other disguise would be viable, but the suit start just kind of means you have to go through the motions here. A lot of people do start suit anyway, but they're just removes the options. What are you having any luck with that basement?
No, I was going to say he got himself in a bit of trouble there because I think he took a bit too long getting into the basement, and once that conversation hits a certain point, it's once Ezra sort of starts his path to leaving the basement, it's a bit of a pain.
Yeah. Frivolous going for the dump. Got this bit down, nice and safe. Obviously knows all the timings very well. Wonder if in the back of his mind somewhere he's thinking, do I just go Sean? Seems like the safer option to... He's obviously practiced getting the suit over. The explosives dead, but definitely.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm wondering, you know, this is where you might be sort of, obviously we're 10 minutes into the spin now, you might be thinking, how close is your opponent to finishing? Do you try and even speed up, though? With them, you know, he might think, oh, Gordy's about to finish. Do I, you know, I haven't got time to wait for him to come back to the house at 6 minutes. This is
Yeah.
roulette.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah,
things.
waiting for him is obviously slower, but less risky, so it's weighing up those options, isn't it? Always something you got to do on the fly a lot in roulette.
Yeah, that's where I always struggle as well, especially sort of once you sort of commit to a strat and you've been in it for five minutes or so, you feel like you can't change.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I definitely know. Like,
yeah, I was going to say, so Gordy has actually decided to just completely leave the Graves 4 kill for now because he knows how long he's spent dragging her all the way over before, so
yeah,
he's not
so
going to
that
bother
does
with it this
concern
time.
me a little bit because he doesn't want to be ripping really late into his run on that. But hopefully it'll all be good.
Yeah, it looks like he's. I'm not sure what he's planning actually. I thought he was going to go and isolate the technician shed, but I think he's just going to go back for the explosive specialist. I think he's going to try and get the drive-by before.
He's also. I thought you might want to get Sean. But it's a little bit early for Sean. There's a peekaboo here for Sean. But he hasn't got his suit, so viable. Ooh, almost got a bad head turn there. Frivolous, I think, is going back for suit again, so I think we're going to see the same attempt as we just saw.
Yeah, I was going to say it definitely looks like that's the plan. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, suit changes happened on the stairs, so yeah, he's definitely going to go for it again. I'm not exactly looking at his map. I'm wondering if Sean's very nearly already in the shed. He might have to hurry up here because I think. I mean, I don't know the times as well as. Well, it's a shame. I don't know if 420 is in the chat. I wish it was because he'd probably be able to tell me to the second.
Spot.
But...
It's so hard to get that suit over.
Yeah, as I say, I don't think it's worth the effort personally.
Gordy I don't think that worked. Went for a shot on the propane, missed.
I mean, I would have loved that for that to work. Honestly, it would have been a very unique kill. I'm surprised. So far, we've not really seen either player consider a sort of safer strat, which is, I suppose, what we want to see. Everyone likes a crazy run, and that's definitely what we seem to be getting so far.
Yeah.
So going for round something of the same isolations again.
Interesting that we're essentially getting a double rip every time of them. They're quite interesting.
Yeah, and I'm still not. I don't. Have we actually seen Frivolous pick up his smuggle point yet? I assume it's the SMG, but I don't actually know if I've seen him pick
No, I
it up.
haven't. Yeah, I don't know where he's put it. I can
It's
see on the map.
it is in the
yeah.
yeah, it's in the. Well, it's like a little. Is it like a little storage cupboard
Yeah,
or something?
I think
Yeah.
it's classed as the laundry room stash. I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we've seen him actually
Yeah, if that's
grab that
if
yet.
that's an SMG, then I suppose there's no real need to.
Yeah, until he's over here and ready to do the Ezra kill, which, by the look of what both players are doing, obviously they are trying to get all the timings of everything done in terms of Sean's suit poisoned by the look of it. I think they're trying to get that done, and as far as it goes, the Ezra kill is fairly safe as long as you can get the hacker disguise with ease. Which again, there's a very near free one because you can bring them downstairs.
Just again going for the explosive. Okay, actually no, change it. Going for the explosive specialist.
Yeah, I was going to say
Might just
this
go
is
straight for the
normally.
drive-by this time.
Yeah, this is what Gordy's normally doing. So we are seeing some change from these guys.
Does have to be wary of putting Sean into lockdown with explosion. It'd only be a soft lock.
Might not.
Depends on.
Yeah,
Is it on?
it might not be the worst idea if
No.
that happens. It might, I suppose it depends on how he's trying to. Oh, he is. I know he is going to grab the propane and do the drive. I thought he was still going to try and isolate the technician shed. And I nearly said to isolate Sean, but obviously he hasn't got that choice.
This is interesting. He's still going. Frivolous still going for the Maya isolation. He could just do a drive-by with that propane in hand, but
Yeah,
maybe
he might
he
just
is
be.
wary of Sean.
He might just. I don't know. Doesn't really need the breach in charge, does he? At that point, but he's.
Yeah. Popping out the door. You're going to try and find a decent place to shoot from.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
I kind of like.
Kind of risky, but he's. Okay.
Yeah, well, Friv's
He's
obviously
chucked
bought
it in
the
the one
breach
place
charge.
he can't see it. Does have a target lockdown. Sean. Very delayed it when how.
Yeah, that might let him have time to get into the hacker and do the SMG kill while he's waiting, though.
Yeah,
and obviously because his suit's over there anyway, so.
Yep. Still got to do the full kill.
Yeah. And obviously he's got plenty of militia elites in the basement, so this might just buy him some time to just sort of faff around in the house, get everything done he needs to get done in the house, and fingers crossed, timing wise for Gordy, when Shaw makes his way back, he's ready. So that's his suit on the stairs. So he's going to hide this body. Oh, he's just going to.
He's just going to make sure he doesn't get the hostile glitch.
Yeah, no, that makes complete sense. I'm not sure why he dragged the other one back in. Not unless if that's where he's planning on doing the. Well, he might do the Graves fall kill there, and I think there is technically a chance that someone hears her body crack against the floor, but it should be.
Yeah, I think he's definitely playing it safe. He doesn't stare kill.
No, so yeah, it was a silent SMG from Friv as well. He's finally picked that up.
Yeah.
He's going to go and grab a hacker.
Gordy will have waits for Torn in the house, which I think it looks like that's what Frivolous is now as well. They will have the advantage of the Torn shelter basement. Not a lot quicker, but just hiding time. Doesn't want to drop too early. 2 kills apiece. And different kills.
Graves is down.
Yeah, slightly different kills, but pretty much both. Well, Friv's obviously got the Pavati kill set up.
Gordy's got the SMG in his hand. Got his suit
Yeah,
just
he's
outside.
started
I'm not
with
sure
it.
why he's not killing.
Well, he needs the hacker for the SMG. It's the injected poison
Oh,
suit.
cool. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Around now. That's why. Yeah, so you might go and get a hacker then. That might be.
It's a... Gordy's just taking care of his yellow
Is
guns in the
myself.
meantime as well. So I think, let's see, is Gordy going to try and grab one of these hackers? He could get the mask while he's up here as well. I know he's got he's just got a dart gun instead.
Is coming. Yeah, I was going to say the soldier is timing on that one.
Yeah, he'd have been better going for the other one.
Use that one now.
Meanwhile, Friv.
Oh no! I think he went for a distraction.
For natural's fucking sakes.
Yeah, we heard what he thought about that. I think that's the only words he said all match.
So Friv.
Go with the audio, just so we don't get any more expletives from the potty mouth, Gordy.
Yeah, Friv's managed to get the suit poison kill off. He nearly got head turned. He's very close.
Yeah.
But he's got a Friv with an exit kill now. He's got the disguise, the breaching charge. Doesn't have an explosive kill. It should be fine. He's just got to be careful of those guys.
Yeah, and he's gonna say he's fine. He's just
it is an explosion. It is an explosion accident, so he could just detonate. He doesn't need to do it on exit. Accident kill. There we go.
Yeah, that's gonna
GG.
Be a 2-0. Very well played.
Oh, 7-0 from the rookie.
Good time as well.
Definitely a good start from the rookie.
Yep.
7-minute in-game time. Nothing to scoff at all.
A couple of restarts. I think he could see that he adapted his strat there and realised that the suit kill in the shed, even though it was quicker, the suit kill in the shed wasn't happening for him. So it's good to see that he switched up his strat and thought, right, just wait, get him in the house. Slower probably, but so much safer.
Yeah, now we're off to Sapienza. And so Friv's also taken Gordy's map pick there, of course.
He has, but he's also picked what I believe is Gordy's favourite map, which is Sapienza. So, it's an interesting pick against Gordy. He does like Sapienza.
I think I can say most people do.
Yeah, it's nice map. I don't have any stats on screen.
I can tell you some stats for
Awesome.
Gordy because I've just had a quick look. Gordy has won 5, drawn 1, played 14. So he's got a 39.3% win rate. And obviously, Friv is a rookie, so I won't have any stats for Friv.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was going to say, so what I'm just trying to do the math real quick. So Gordy's won 5, so he's lost, what is that, 8, and drawn 1.
Okay. Played a lot.
I mean, Sapienza is always a bit of a coin toss, I think, Sapienza, because it is a map that pretty much everyone seems to know very well.
Yeah, obviously season 1 map. Kind of easy ISOs compared to some other maps potentially. Both ISOs can be done pretty much at the same time effectively if you really want to. Little bit by the books. Get something a bit spicy in. Maybe a battle axe. Something like that. Butler.
Old axe as the as Jingles calling it now. You heard it here first. I can't. What's that disguise actually called? I can't actually remember.
Entertainer, I believe. Or street performer. Street
The
performer.
street performer. That's the one. Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. All Access is the street performer, otherwise known as Jingles.
2 minutes till the spin. Gordy's going to go do a bit of practice. Frivolous. Not bothering, just is happy on the loadout screen. Yeah, he does. It definitely looks like he knows his stuff. He's obviously practiced a lot, which is good.
What I find interesting is Friv's not got any prep for the virus. Gordy, we saw, took the Viper, the sniper.
Yeah.
There's no EMP from Friv, and it's just usually one of the favourites. You normally see an EMP or the sniper, or
I'd be impressed
you know,
if he
he
can
might
crew
just
admire it.
yeah, he might just plan on using the stalactite that's above, a
Yeah.
little bit slower, but it does mean you get to keep an inventory slot.
Is practicing his sniper Sasso run, which he's practicing on stream a lot. Likes to show off his strat.
Gives him something to do. No, Chris. So the virus doesn't need a disguise. The additional objectives are only for Dartmoor and New York. So Whittleton, Sapienza, they all stay. Just the two target kills. They can take the virus out as they please.
I think it'd be interesting to maybe see that in a future tournament.
I am sure it will happen at some point.
I don't think there's a great need for it, in that Sapienza isn't a very quick one and done map like New York. I think it could really spice things up.
I'm sure there'll be some kind of it maybe not in the official roulette rivals, but I'm sure there'll be some kind of mini spin-off, where all the crazy additions will be in. I look forward to when someone makes the Segale and you have to walk the constant to the boat as as like some crazy disguise.
All right, spin is here. I'll take this one. We have Electrocution as Chef for Silvio, and we have Drowning as the Priest for Francesca.
One kind of out of the way disguise there.
No, not see. I thought we might see a Morgue start, and an early Priest would be my kind of go-to here. But
yeah, I would say that's almost mandatory if you ask me, because there's no other reason you'd want to be away.
Silvio Electrocution can be a bit of a nightmare, because if you seek him, his guards follow him. They stand inside each other in the bathroom, and they stand very, very close to him. So, just something to be wary of with his.
We might see the usual isolation and just having dragged in manually.
Yeah, true. Drag him into the bathroom.
Yeah, so Gordy's started, I think so, they both have started at the harbour rather than the morgue. They're going to infiltrate from underneath.
Going for the free priest disguise.
Yeah, it's definitely the one I'd be going for myself.
Yeah, I'm partial to countering him in the booth and grabbing it. I think it looks a lot better.
Yeah, definitely star points.
Always been, man. I always forget that this one is down here half the time, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so Friv's definitely been able to grab that faster. They've gone for an entry the other side, but they have had an SMG, whereas Gordy's had to use a crowbar. But we'll basically be seeing identical straps after this now until they get upstairs. I'm wondering if both players will just ignore Silvio. Obviously, you can use the what's the little panel. You can shoot that at pretty much any time, and you can bring him over as and when. Whereas obviously, you want to catch Francesca on her cycle, sort of 2:30 ish.
Yeah.
Although saying that, with droning, you could enter really at pretty much any time.
I think they'll want to get her first cycle in that bathroom, same set. I think they should both hit that. Oh no, Frivolous just got caught in his way through. Always a risk. Panic them.
Yeah, so I'm surprised Friv stayed very close to the right hand side, whereas normally I'm sort of glued to the left hand wall there.
Yeah, if you Chef's another one of those characters that has a little bit of a head turn. He walks obviously left to right. Hug the left wall, he shouldn't spot you, but yeah, I think you're right. Just went a bit too far to the right and the head turn way through. And then once you've whooshed him, and a game over because you're not getting out the window quick enough.
Yeah, that puts Gordy at a very large advantage currently. 2 minutes in 90 seconds give or take in Sapienza is quite a window.
Should
Yeah, it needs to be careful he doesn't gun flash, but as I say, should be
yeah.
able to pull that off, no problem. Might even come in and yeah, he's gonna.
Thank God. Hey.
Someone
Oh,
could
it
just
doesn't.
teach him how to play with a mouse and keyboard. That'd be great. Just for the aiming, Gordy, please. So he is going to have to be. He might want to just let that guard wander slightly further away, because if he
Yeah.
drowns her straight away, he will come straight in
Yeah.
and could catch him.
Yeah, it's an accident, but he doesn't want to get caught. That guard will turn around the toilet.
Yeah, Gordy seemed to know that, and he's let him get close enough to the other toilet where he wouldn't turn around.
Oh, and that was a bit wall hacky there on that.
That was more than a bit. Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh, he's got away with it though.
Yeah, I think the ensuing panic of him seeing the body.
Yeah, took his enforcer status away. So clever bit of play to. But yeah, that was a wall hack and a half, and I've seen a few of those recently, like bathroom wall, like the edges of bathroom walls being a bit see-through. Gordy's got very good timing on Chef Marcello there as well, who is outside on the balcony, so he's got a free chef disguise waiting. Oh. Good map awareness and good timing.
As you say, he'll even be able to hide this body. So I'm wondering what Gordy is planning now. He might even just let Silvio go upstairs on his path.
Yeah, get the two. He might just get the two on the way out, and Silvio. These guys can troll you a bit as well.
Yeah, especially given that he's going near stairs, which are always horrible.
Two down. Just gonna. The drag prompt on a controller.
Glue himself to the wall and then miss the grab. Yeah.
Controller problems.
So Friv's had an easier time getting the drown off because he has a trank as well, whereas Gordy took
obviously
a pistol instead.
Weary of the second. No, second guard hasn't come in for him. Okay. Obviously, once that first guard is out of commission, the second one will always walk in to check on Francesca.
Yeah, so that's Gordy's electrocutional setup. Should have no problems there. He's gonna, I think, move this body just to play it. So no, he's not. I thought he might at least take the disguise. Oh, he's going back and forth again. Guard. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course he doesn't have his trusty sniper. I did see he's got an EMP this time, so for Gordy, he should just have the one EMP throw, and he should hopefully have no problems.
Frivolous just going to do the standard Silvio ISO, but looks probably going for the frag. Not a bad shout. Gordy... I mean, it's not that far to go. Probably going to be Pro, which don't. That's good.
Yeah, I think Gordy would even have time if he needed to do the stalactite. He should have absolutely no problems. But EMP all good and GG.
That's going to be out. That's two apiece.
Decide
I don't think there's any way get this with 47. Just had that rip going out the window, and without that could have been a lot closer of a map. Oh, and very nice. We are
Score
cider.
2-2.
I mean, a good deciding map.
Yep, I would say
Personal
so.
favourite of mine.
Yep.
Well timed with the F1 being there IRL as well. Very well rigged from I mean, not rigged from Yanni. Nice and seasonal.
So, what would you like to see from Miami?
Falling object. That's always good.
Yep.
Especially on Sierra. She's not everyone's favourite. I know there's the speaker, but
Yeah, the
doesn't
speaker
always
is the
seem to work out that
favourite
well.
now, I think. Falling on seems to be the kind of go-to now. It's a bit risky on timing, whereas most other falls for her are kind of, or falling object, like they obviously you've got the breacher on the car drop, which is kind of safe, but speaker seems to go to, but it's still not easy.
Yeah, I mean, especially if
object.
you put it in a very awkward disguise as well. I mean,
Yeah.
even like Florida man over in those garages, stuff like that. It's not the easiest thing to get over there necessarily.
I quite like a double driver spin. They're always fun.
I always like a musician as well, just because you basically have to start at the marina,
and you have to bring.
Is it the dolphin fountains? Yeah, load out heavy, basically. That's what I want.
Yeah. Load out heavy, disguises on different parts of the map. Something that will take a little while, so we get to Miami for a bit longer.
Yeah, so like chic as well. It's always a disguise no one likes, as most people need a remote emetic, so that's another loadout slot that would be good on.
So we want falling object, chic, street musician, and maybe consume poison.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I want. Well, mission stories are always funny as well when mission stories happen.
So we can rig it for us.
There you go. Arnav says Moses Lee. That's all. Yeah, that's not a bad disguise.
Moses is always
having to wait for someone to come off track, obviously.
Yeah, I like the driver spins because the drivers are all in kind of awkward positions. Most of them are in the lounge. We've also got the guy on the stairs who can be a bit of a nightmare. You got the blue sea driver, kind of a bit mix and match. I kind of like them. Yeah, any type of falling object or consumed. I mean, even consumed on Sierra is
Yeah, there's a few different ways of doing consumed, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah.
One I always forget about it, to be honest.
Yeah, most people will go for the cup. A few other ways of doing it.
There's the IV, of course, if you're that coming. Oh no, does that count as injected? Actually,
I'm not entirely sure on that one.
Because you technically need an injected poison.
Yeah.
I don't actually know. Either way, spin is live.
Yeah, do you want to take
oh yes, yeah. Falling object Sierra Knox as the Pale Rider, and Robert Knox Cleaver as the Crashed Constad Driver.
Okay.
We've got what we wanted on some level, at the very least. Technically, yes, yeah. And we've got the falling object we wanted as well.
Yes. So this is gonna be. I think they've got lucky with having Pale Rider with the falling object there. Obviously disguise is pretty close to where Sierra is. Got a little bit lucky with the disguise. I'll be interested to see who goes for what. You realistically got the speaker or the car.
Good, he looks like he's having a big think.
Yeah.
Not sure what he wants to do.
Frivolous is going straight for
flash drive, I think.
Dongle.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's got the snail. That makes sense.
For lots of different competing strats for how to end the race. Personal fan of sugar.
Yeah, everyone's got an opinion, haven't they?
Yeah, I think they're all pretty viable. There's a few quicker methods.
I think I must admit I do quite like the dongle, but it basically needs a snail to be preferable. So if I've got the
Yeah.
loadout slot, I'm always
But
happy
he
to
is
do
taking
that.
a
But
very long planning phase here. Nearly 2 minutes in planning.
yeah, Friv meanwhile is plodding along, about to end the race.
Yeah.
Not even not even had a quick. I always have a quick look at the racetrack personally, just to see where everyone is. You
Opted not
can
to
buy
take out the
yourself a bit
cameras
more
there, even
time.
though he was in the room with them.
And has a Kruger, so he definitely would have had no problems with that one.
Yes,
I
yeah,
suppose you can always take them out
Sierra's
over.
here very, very quick. Thrown it straight away, and I was going to say that's going to be if unfortunately. Oh, and a synchronized rip from Gordy as well. I missed that. I just saw him restarting, but
I think he ran into the medical area and he just went that little bit too far into the medical area where it is a trespassing
yeah.
area. I think is what happened there.
Snail is a bit of a tricky one. Don't know exactly where to throw it, and I think he saw straight away that Sierra was going to be caught within that snail, and it's not worth hanging around to see if the get that rip or not. She gets seen by one of the mechanics, it will be red guns.
Yeah, so yeah, Gordy this time has managed to get round the back. He's just got to be careful of this camera. Mustn't have a pistol with him, but I think he's going to go straight for the. Oh no, he does have a pistol. I think he's going to
Gordy
go
opting
straight
to
into
go straight for the crash driver, yeah.
And he does already have the cleaver from the food vendor start because it is right next to him. He's got a modern sedative syringe, so I'm wondering if that's for something I don't know about.
Not
It's new
sure
to
on that
me.
one.
I'm not sure where he's planning on using that
He
one.
definitely spent a long time planning his loadouts. He's obviously got a plan here. Can that guy get found? I'm not sure. Always worth dragging him anyway.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, it's normally pretty safe in there as long as you don't call over
Yeah.
on the intercom. I think it's normally pretty safe. But not a bad thing to take the extra second, let's be honest. I'm wondering, so Gordy's setting up the Robert kill, like sort of first, and he's not really done. He didn't grab the sugar. I think that might be where he's heading now. Or perhaps not. Is he going to come back for Sierra?
Yeah, I'm not...
Interesting choice. I'm
Yeah.
surprised by this one. So yeah, so Friv had some
Only
poor time in there with the car again. So he dropped the snail, but Sierra was already off track and was hit by the snail, and someone saw her go down. So he has gone red guns from that. I believe is what happened there.
This is interesting from Gordy.
Yeah, I'm surprised by the shot. I mean, it might end up working out potentially for him if Friv's having some difficulties pulling off this
Yeah.
the snail strap, but I am
Going
surprised.
across the map for Robert just to come back for Sierra. Almost long-winded. Not
Blunts has said he
100%
was wearing the
comfortable with
medic, so
Sierra.
he would. Yeah, Goody said he was wearing the medic, so he would come off track. But I think he was in the food vendor. I don't think he ever changed to the medic, did he? Or did I? Have we missed that? I didn't. I don't think I saw him change, but perhaps I'm wrong.
Oh, as in for the medic story where she comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, Blunt say yeah, Gordy. Yeah, I didn't see that. I thought he was wearing I thought he was in waiter, one of the two.
yeah, because he started food vendor
Yeah.
to obviously grab the cleaver. So as far as I'm aware, he was in the food vendor, but we shall see. He might just be playing the long game. He might just go, I mean, there's plenty of choices. He could always, there's race marshal ending. He's got plenty of choices.
Yeah. Young skippable cutscene is gonna go for this throw with the snail again. No, he's. I
I
know he's
think
gone
he's
for
just going
sugar
to
this time,
peekaboo.
hasn't he? Yep, he is.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah, I
yeah.
was going to say he's just going to peekaboo. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's already taken him out. So again, changing strats on the fly, just realizing his old strat wasn't working. The snail can be a tricky strat if you don't quite get the throw right.
Yeah, he's got
Does
to
he
be
peekaboo
careful
the
on the
right
timing
person
here
there?
as well.
Has got to say it, Sierra. He's got lucky there. He almost had the
Yeah, he's going to say got
mechanic
very
there.
lucky with the timings. But, let's rob it down for Gordy as well. In the meantime,
He does.
and,
Does Frivolous know about the head turn? This person, he does. Just wait.
yeah, good timing from him
And this
actually.
might be an exit kill because this. Oh no, he turned around just at the wrong time. I was gonna say this can be that guy can hear the car drop as well.
Yeah,
Around.
I was about to say he probably could have done with just doing a thrown distraction in that middle room
Yeah.
where Sierra goes, where he KO'd her. Always worth taking him off the table, I think, personally, when you're going for the fallen object kill.
Yeah, I would definitely take him out of the equation.
So
Body's strat.
yeah, he's
Now,
plodding
5
along.
minutes in, he's probably gonna go for. Like he's gonna go for the dongle. I'm interested in which kill he's going to go for here, whether he goes for the speaker or the car. He should have ample time to go and get the Pale Rider disguise, but he's lost the dongle, or did he pick it up already?
I think he's already got it. I'm not sure what he was.
He looked a little confused for a second there.
As I say, I think he. I don't think he realised that he'd already grabbed it. There. I think he grabbed it literally the second he KO'd him, pretty much. But
wasn't expecting that on a controller, you see, because you get long prompts.
Good. He's just having a quick look around. I think he just wants to make sure he was looking at the disco ball falling objects, but I don't think he'll be going for those. He's not going to end the race just yet. I think he might go and grab a medic disguise or something, just so he's got a trespassing disguise. As far as I'm aware, I don't think I've seen a snail in his inventory, so he might not be going for the.
Very.
In fact, yeah, I don't even think he owns the snail, does it? Actually, he's yeah, it doesn't say he's anti Seven Deadly Sins. So he's just having a quick look around the garage. I think he might just be trying to find the different falling objects on the map.
Yeah. I mean, you've got coconuts, viable option. I hadn't even thought about coconuts, but that's definitely a viable option if you can get this guy out of the way.
Yeah, Fanian's just raised a good point, by the way. Just to anyone who's newish in the chat, there shouldn't actually be a countdown timer. It's supposed to count up because it isn't. There is no time limit on this one. But not a problem. It'll tick over. It's not a problem.
Yeah, we will keep
10
going
minutes
until
in.
one of them finishes.
Yeah, so we see Friv just going for the Sierra isolation again. He has gone sugar again.
I think Gordy's possibly chosen coconuts. Looked like he was playing around with which one he would go for.
Yeah, he's just going to go and grab the Pale Rider.
Dash down here, which is it?
Thornton, yeah. Friv's managed to get the isolation done, or he will do any second anyway. He's got the peekaboo. I think Friv hopefully is going to go for the same one, but yeah, you could do with just
Body's he doesn't have a breacher.
I believe I saw him with a duck. I think he's got a duck.
Right, okay, so he's gonna. I've used a duck personally. I've used a breacher. But either way, that guy by the car will. So a duck would panic him. So maybe that's his idea there. A duck would panic that. Come into the garage to investigate.
Oh.
Repeating strats. We like to see. We like to see different strats.
Yeah, so Friv's obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Shut the door. Shut the
Friv's
door. Shut the
obviously.
door. Ooh, wow.
Friv's obviously looks like he's got a faster strategy potentially, with him not having to double back on himself. But Gordy has ended the race now, so we'll see what happens there. So Frivs is going to leave that mechanic up by the look of it, which I'm surprised by, given how it went last time.
I think he's going to try and lure him into here. I think that's okay. Just distracting him instead.
Yeah, should
Obviously,
hopefully
Sierra will be an accident kill, so that's not an issue. But if he sees her body, he will run over and see the other two. That is the issue.
Yeah, I don't... Oh, and Gordy.
Oh
Oh,
no, I
Gordy.
missed that. What happened?
So he ended the race, and the timing just wasn't very good. And she was about to get out of the garage, so I think he had just had a bit of a panic, and he caught the outside mechanic.
Oh no.
And he's ripped to the outside mechanic because he must have peekabooed him and he's followed him around, but he was unable to get him.
Yeah, and he's now
Angry.
He's toying with him. And he's toying with a replan now.
So we're sort of nearly 13, 14 minutes in. Not a great time to hit a rip. Always sucks.
No, and it was a slower strategy, but it seemed safer.
Yeah, right up until the end there. So Friv with a major advantage now for Friv. He's just got to go and
still
grab
got
the
to hope
cleaver.
Sierra. I'm assuming he left Sierra's body there, so he's still got to hope that Sierra doesn't get found by that guy. She shouldn't do. I think she should be far enough into the garage that she spotted.
This is coming from the same game where Gordy nearly got seen through a wall, so
yes,
anything could happen. Anything could happen.
Gordy's
just going rogue. Yeah, Gordy just venting a bit of frustration. I think that he might even still be just trying to find a falling object.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we've seen a speaker there.
Yeah, which will probably annoy him more because he'll realise now that his run before he could have done. Oh, Sierra's been found. Someone's going to see the KO'd bodies that he left there. Red. Yeah.
That's the issue with that falling object is that you either need to move Sierra. I'm not sure if he still investigates the dropped car if Sierra's not under it. I'm not 100% sure on that because you might still investigate like people investigate open doors even after they've been opened.
Yeah. Oh,
wow,
both players here will be kicking themselves.
Dead even again. And I mean, falling object's probably not one that a lot of people practice enough. It doesn't come up that often, but it's one that you've really got to be prepared for. Same with Sierra Fall. Is it's a tricky one that you need to have a strat. Working out a strat on the fly can work, but it's going to be very tricky. I think Gordy. I like the idea of the coconuts. I've never thought about the coconuts myself. I would go for speaker personally, but
I think the problem with the coconuts that he's going to have is, of course, by then the race will have ended, so there will be a lot of foot traffic coming that way.
Yes. Yeah, you'll have race marshals and
yeah, that's my concern.
Cool. Right, okay.
He has of course seen the speaker now. We did see him.
Frivolous has adapted here, has bought a Calma. Now those two aren't going to be an issue. Although if he moves them, that's going to negate the Calma.
Yeah, so if he this is going to really be. No, this is going to be super painful to see as well.
Can't drag a non-target after a Calma, so they are still going to get spotted, and he's still going to get red guns from them.
Yeah, so interesting here. Both players still struggling, and Friv, we know it seems likely that he is going to have inevitable red guns again, potentially.
Yeah.
Not guaranteed, but it is a potential.
I'm not 100% sure whether the mechanic sees Sierra or whether he just sees the car. Whether he comes back for the car drop. If he moves Sierra after he kills her, then it shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, now that he's dragged those bodies, he will get red guns from them. And that might just be something that he doesn't know, potentially.
I think by the look of what Gordy's trying to do here, I think Gordy might be trying to end the race now using the crashed drive. If you let him go to the bathroom
Yes, if
by
you turn the
turning the
tap on
sink
him.
on, that does, yeah, that does sort of rotate through the medic's cycle, which does bring her off track.
Yeah.
So I think that must be his plan here. I'm not sure what the timings are on that. I know. Shout out, I guess, to Blunts real quick. 'Cause I know Blunts has got a very detailed.
The medic is not allowed in the.
Yeah.
Gordy's got to be getting frustrated now. You can kind of see it in his play a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. So I've just had a quick look again. Yeah, thanks Blunts for your lovely Miami document. So if you do what Gordy's doing, it does seem to end the race somewhere between 1 minute 20 and about 2 minutes. Obviously, it'll take her a bit of time to actually get there.
Yeah.
I think two minutes might actually be depending on where you start and things like that. Gordy looks like he's going back to his original strategy, so he's going back to the food vendor start.
Yeah, he's changing his mind a lot.
So this is where Friv is about to get the kill off again here.
I hope
he did distract the same guard, but
left of her. Actually, is yeah, her body's still there, so he'd do well to just drag her body across.
Yeah, he's
Gun
not
soon again.
Yes.
I don't know how long it's going to take that guy to turn his head. But
yeah, it feels horrible because if this is something that happens fairly consistently, having this knowledge is, you just so badly want to tell the players what's
body found,
what's going to happen
quickly. I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
where
it's
they
just
are. Oh, there we go.
It's
guns.
just, I was going to say, it's just a matter of time
And
because
that
obviously
could be the case that he doesn't realise that a dragged body after.
Yeah, and Gordy's ripped
After
again, trying to get into the Kronstadt garage. Both players are going to be getting really frustrated now, I feel.
Yeah, I know we always say it, but it's that point. You're 15 minutes into the spin and you're wondering, why hasn't my opponent finished yet?
Yeah, and they obviously both don't know. They're literally, I mean, timing-wise, on identical times currently.
Yeah, and how far ahead are they? But oh no, they're.
That was until Gordy's just tried to run straight into the garages there.
Yeah, and I mean they've got competing strats here, definitely. The strats aren't even slightly similar from what I'm not sure that Gordy's got a solid plan for the falling object yet. I don't know what can't really see what he's chosen. His falling object.
Yeah, I'm not saying. Like we did see him look at the speaker. We saw him look at the coconuts.
Yeah.
I'm guessing one of those must be his choice, but not really made much headway as of yet as to what he's going to do. He did get quite close, obviously, on his one sort of 9-minute spin.
On up, he's wondering.
I think he's just might be trying to find somewhere to handle the speaker.
Yeah.
So it is when you have to. I think it's when you know. I think
I'm wondering. I have a feeling he might put an explosive in his loadout here.
Yeah, I was about to say the exact same. I suspect a duck or a Semtech would be in his inventory within the second.
Try and detonate that through the window and drop it.
So Friv's doing the same thing. He's tranking and moving the bodies again.
All he's got, like you say, it's frustrating.
Hopefully,
all you want to do is tell him just move Sierra's body and
yeah, I suppose he might do that. We don't know.
Yeah,
I have to have a little faith.
Hopefully, if he does that, then he should be okay.
I guess a moment of truth because he's bringing Sierra off track any second now. Obviously, the sort of funny thing here is that both players clearly not having any issue with the Robert kill. No problem there whatsoever. Both
No,
players just
and we
really
haven't
struggling on
seen
this one
Frivolous
kill.
get over there yet, have we? But okay, so Gordy's changed to this strat. Is if you poison the shots with either lethal or emetic, Sierra will come off the track. It triggers at the race end so that the mission story can go ahead with Moses Sierra.
Yep, I was gonna say it's. I think Gordy's possibly like third choice. I'm surprised we haven't seen him attempt the explosive first.
Yeah, because there's no guarantee this is going to win.
I think he does have
He's
a.
opened the door to a journalist. He is having no luck here.
I mean, please test the explosive at least.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure, I know you haven't on stream got him unmuted, but he is venting a little bit of aggression again.
That's why I put him muted. As much as
I
I
mean,
love
yeah,
to
it's
hear
just-
Gordy, I don't think everyone else wants to hear his
Yeah, he's just venting his frustrations, and truthfully, they are quite understandable. I can see why he's getting frustrated.
Yeah.
Like as you said before, we are what are we now? 20 minutes into the spin, and
Detonate this
yeah,
Gordy
it's
because
just
I'm not 100% sure if this works.
yeah. I mean, I'm not sure it
I've never
will.
personally tried it. I've always shot it, but
Well, I think you can shoot out of that window, so I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
yeah, and a remote detonation is risky because there's always a chance of an NTK there, depending on how quickly one of the mechanics comes out. It's a bit of RNG involved in the mechanic route.
Yeah, I mean, he has picked the largest explosive radius there is. Sort of, I mean,
Don't do things by halves.
Yeah, there's a guide for that somewhere as well, isn't there? I think, but yeah, I think the CX blocks are by far the largest. The sort of ducks are your sort of more contained.
I think
and obviously the breaches as well.
Is it the serpent's bite or the serpent's tongue? The DLC one I think has a slightly
the
bigger
serpent's bite,
radius,
yeah.
but yeah, Gordy with that. Let's going through the motions
Same.
again.
Yeah, I was going to say we just have to sit here with.
Well,
thank you, Yami, for changing the timer.
Yeah, unfortunately, he just doesn't know what the problem is. So just sticking with it and hoping that. I mean, if he was, the other option is to lure that guy into the side room and KO him in there, and that gets him out of the way completely. He's obviously practiced this falling object to an extent. Definitely knows how to do it. It's Nick is ripping him.
Yeah, so Gordy is just basically going to stand on the spot waiting.
Yes, I'm kind of in two minds of why you wouldn't.
Friv's got the wrong person.
Because you could just shoot the speaker from inside the garage there, or inside the little outside area. Yeah, an explosive seems almost a little bit overkill here for this.
Yeah, well, I've just seen in chat Osh has just said that the CX window, the CX block isn't going to work for this kill because it's not close enough to the window.
Right, okay.
So we could be in for some more frustration.
Yeah.
From Gordy any second now.
Yeah. And he's got two people in front. That's going to have stopped Sierra. If he's quick, he might even be able to get the shot off. No, Gordy should have gone inside the... Oh, no. Gonna work out here. You can shoot it. Actually, not. You can shoot that, but you have to be at the right angle.
Yeah, it's easier from inside the Kronstadt garage.
Yeah.
Just for the fans who don't have Gordy stream unmuted, he is getting a drink currently of the alcoholic variety.
Something strong.
Yeah, it is of the alcoholic variety, so I think this spin is definitely getting to him.
And to be honest, that's probably not a bad thing. Take a minute to just step away from the spin, rethink it in your head whilst you're getting your drink.
As long as it's just the one, I don't want him to be so stressed that he
He's
feels
probably
the
already
need
had
to.
several, to be fair. This is Gordy. It's past midday. He's probably already had a few.
Yeah, so O's is saying that the duck is basically the way to go here because you can just get it that much closer
Yeah,
to the window to do the remote kill.
I mean, yeah.
But,
I still think just a gunshot is safest option, but obviously not confident or doesn't realize that I mean, he tried shooting it afterwards there and he wasn't at the right angle, so he didn't get it. Yeah, hopefully Gordy is just taking stock. Oh, who is he? Frivolous has thrown that
yeah,
snail.
so
He's gonna get the snail glitch. You know.
I don't know why he used the snail there, to be honest, because he's got a crowbar and a briefcase that he could have thrown
Yeah,
out there.
I think he's trying to take that guy out. But he could just put him into that side room.
Yeah. So Gordy has thrown the remote block to get it closer to the window, so it could work. I don't know.
No.
No, he has just tested it actually. So he might just realise here that shooting it is the way to go.
Yeah, and shooting it
And
from
have a quick
inside the
replant.
shooting it from that little outside area, just where the gas canisters are, is perfectly safe. I've always found it to be perfectly safe. At least, yeah, I don't know. I say he shot it from the front and realised that it didn't work, so thinking he can't shoot the speakers, and you definitely can from the directly from the side.
Yeah, so Gordy's had a replant. He's bringing a Seeker, which I'm surprised by. I'm not sure what that's going to be for. Just he's definitely having a rethink here. He's even going to take emetic pills in with him. So I think that might be so that he can get her off track even quicker.
Yeah, Meta's going to be the way to start.
Yeah, I think he wants her off track as quick as possible. This is just a race, isn't it? Really, to see who can get the Sierra kill without a hitch. Because, like, as I
Yeah.
said before,
Yeah,
the Robert kill. We've seen both players are
Yeah.
perfectly happy with the laptop. It's
Robert
not a
Kill is
problem.
by the books. Frivolous just needs to move her body. I really hope that I hope he's realised that that is what the issue is that he needs to just double peekaboo. Has he got the right person? Yes, he has.
He should do, yeah.
We've
So
seen
I
him
think
adapt a few times already, haven't we? So hopefully he can just quickly adapt his run here.
yeah. So I think so. Obviously, he's got the guy that was out the front is currently just investigating where he did the distraction near the wall. So yeah, I'm really hoping he is just going to take that 2 seconds. It's such an easy, like, from our perspective, it seems such an easy choice of just saying, oh, just get rid of that guy or just move Sierra's body. But heat of the moment, your brain doesn't think like that. I think both players, especially here now, we do seem to be getting, the old famous roulette brain, as it were.
Yeah, and I'm
And I think,
intrigued at what the plan is now. Okay, so he's going to take this guy out with Etic. Okay, I think he's either decided on coconuts, decided that he's going to shoot from in the.
yeah, I think he's thinking of shooting it, I believe. Looking at him. So that is the kill again for Friv. Now, what's he going to do? He is going to move Sierra's body. Pog.
Finally, got it.
We finally should hopefully have no issues there. So now Friv. Oh, Gordy might even be going for. Is Gordy going to go for the car? I don't think so. He might be. Not clear.
Yeah, you're making a very good point there, actually. The mechanic that he used the snail on is in an infinite loop. Now,
Is that
Yanni
for Friv?
yeah, so Yanni will have to decide whether that was intentional or not, because that is against the rules if it was intentional.
Yeah, it's a good point. It didn't look super intentional, truthfully, because I think he did just genuinely want to leave that.
Well, he
I
threw
think
the
he wanted to
snail and
leave
it
the
didn't
snail.
detonate instantly, did it? And then so he ran over it and then tried luring him. I think he was trying to use the snail to lure him, I think, originally, and then that's just an unintended side effect of the snail lure not working. So
Yeah, well, I said that's sort of what you have to hope at the very least, because I mean, I guess technically he could have ran back over the snail to make it blow up on purpose, because it does seem to be like 99% of the time I get that snail glitch when you trigger it yourself.
oh, Gordy, no, that's another rip.
Yeah, I was going to say, she was just slightly in the wrong position. Surprisingly, not much anger vented from Gordy. He's not said a word. I think just silent hatred. Yanni
That's
says it did
because
look unintentional.
instead of screaming, he's chugging a Guinness every time he rips now. So
Yeah, yeah. Yanni's just confirmed it looked unintentional,
yeah, no,
which I
I think
agree
yeah,
with.
I think it was a
And
case that he threw the snail. The snail didn't work, so he went for a standard lure, and that's just an unfortunate
unfortunate
side
side
effect,
effect.
isn't it?
Yeah,
So River's trying
yeah,
to shoot the laptop with a Kruger, and that is not working.
yeah. I was going to say, just go up. It's the time save is not worth it. He has got the cleaver, of course, because he started waiting. There's one
Yeah,
in the kitchen, so he's got
and
everything he
obviously
needs.
he does have green guns, so very much safe on the Sierra side of things.
Yeah, he's actually taken the cameras out already, so it's not even anything he's got to do on the way out. So, and I think he has got a crowbar. So, assuming he gets the robber isolation off without a problem, it should be, as long as he's able to crowbar those gates without being spotted to get to the helicopter. Hopefully, it should be looking good. Don't want to jinx.
I always worry when I
Don't want
see
to curse him.
people. I always worry when I see people standing by these boxes. Guard is a little bit too far behind. It can
Are
give
you
him
a
a
fan of
nasty.
waiting in the bathroom
I do.
instead?
Yeah, I always wait in the bathroom.
Yeah,
Um,
does seem the safe choice, because it is normally fairly safe to get them on the balcony itself, worst case. But at least then
yeah,
you're guaranteed to be behind.
it always just worries me a little bit when I see people with the boxes. Can cause a rip if you get if the guard is in a bad position and Robert just turns his head at the wrong time.
Yeah, I do try. I must admit, I agree with you there. I do. If I get to, well, if I can get to the bathroom, I always try to get in there. If the laptop law happens when Robert's just that little bit too close,
He's
I
good.
obviously do have to wait.
The
But
guard was right up behind him. So he's down and should be good from here. Change into the Kronstadt. Security. He's already taken out the cameras earlier in the run. Leave.
yeah, it's just as long as he gets the crowbar off without
Oh
problem.
no.
The guard has just up. Unfortunate timing, but oh, please don't try anything crazy.
I mean, he's just gonna do a gunshot for him. Could have just left the gun for him there actually, but get him out of the way.
Yeah. Oh no, he's not. He's not
No, he's not
interested.
having any of it.
Just wait it out. Just wait, Friv. Just wait.
There
Yeah, no, he's gonna
you
go
go.
for a
Give him.
place. He's gonna place a gun. Yeah, give him something to look at. That should be plenty of time. Yeah, all
He's,
good. GG. Excellent display from Friv the rookie there.
yeah, both having a lot of trouble with that falling object. It's not the easiest condition, certainly. But I might argue that's probably the hardest condition on Miami, falling object for both targets. Pretty difficult one if you don't. Gordy obviously trying to do it on the fly and not getting it. But yeah, impressive display from Frivolous. Looked right at home. Put in the work.
Yeah, Gordy just venting a little bit more frustration, just to keep chat up to date. Still not happy with how that one went.
I think he's
Was a
turned his
tough
stream
spin
off
that
before
one.
he gets banned from Twitch now. So
It was a tough spin. It doesn't matter how experienced you are, falling objects. Yeah, as you said, it's not the easiest in the world. Far from it.
no, yeah, 4-2. Frivolous will go through to the next round, and let's quickly jump to the bracket. And this was bracket. Okay, so we can see there, Frivolous goes through. He will play the winner of
Barbecue and Red Sox.
Yes, barbecue. That's going to be a great match. Red Sox and Gordy will go down.
In the lower bracket.
Yep, and he plays the loser. He will play the loser of that match. So one of them will be playing Barb, one will be playing David Red Sox. Either one of those going down to the loser brackets in the first round is pretty big, I would say. We've got a few more people. Pidgeiro has already gone through, beating Yanini. He'll play the winner of Chromex and Eclipse. And Osh gone through, play the winner of E-Room versus Gigs, who I believe is a rookie as well. So we've got a few matches starting to get going. Let's go to the upcoming matches. We have a lot of matches in the pipeline. So we've got one more today, Matty Spice versus Danny. Marrakesh and Haven, that will be at 20 CST, and Roti will be casting that one. And then we've got Stealth versus Miklas tomorrow.
Yeah, not looking forward to it.
Marrakesh and Bangkok. We're seeing a lot of Marrakesh in map choices. And then, yeah, we've got a whole host tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a busy Sunday for sure.
Yeah, definitely. 3 within an hour of each. Well, 4, all 4 within an hour of each other. At the end of the day, so
yeah, I hope everyone's got sort of 7 till 10 tomorrow CAST free, because it's going to be non-stop action.
Depends what time the Formula
Looks
One's
like it's
on.
a mixture of PC and console as well. So
yep,
yeah,
there's some very good matches in there. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, I don't think I've got much else to say. Have you got any final thoughts you want to
bring on more roulette? Basically, that's all I want to say, because I'm loving it.
Yeah, we're at the nice end of the tournament where you get a nice steady stream of matches every day. And as you start to get towards the end of the tournament, it's a bit less. And
everything gets sad because there's no roulette. And,
yeah, bring on the roulette.
Yeah, and thanks to Yanni and chat. Well, Yanni for admin, chat for watching. And,
absolutely. Join us, everyone, and yeah, hopefully we will see you later for Matty versus Danny. Again, Throat is casting that one. That will be, by my maths, just under 3 hours. Nope.
2 hours.
Under 2 hours.
Oh, 1 hour, 45 minutes.
1 hour, 45 minutes. There you go. So you haven't got long. You've got enough time to go get your tea and get back for the next. Yeah, that's it from us. And yeah, we'll see you later.